И всем привет, ребят, с вами Мистер Буги, и сегодня мы продолжаем играть в Saints Row Get Out of Hell, и это уже вторая часть. Итак, продолжим. Так, напоминаю, мы остановились на задании у черной бороды. Да, черной бороды. Забыл, как тут написано. Уже просто вечер. Поздно. Так, поехали.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded!
В Assassin's Creed 4 он был таким строным, таким страшным, таким мужиком.
Get these damn things off my ship!
Ты какие противные. Может мне...
This reminds me that one time I killed a lot of people. No, not another one of these. Bloody little bastard.
Тут вас много.
I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these to find.
Хватит, прекратите.
Toast to you, good sir! I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may help with our little imp problem.
Молот богов. Солидно.
Welcome in my crew anytime.
Давайте.
It's easier every time.
По одному, бичес. Мелкий. На тебе. Папка идет раздавать им пилюлей.
I summoned these imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
Да. Брутальность. Вошел в экстаз. Идите сюда.
Got him up.
It's okay to drop the pirate voice.
What pirate voice would that be?
Wow.
Zinyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the
Уничтожение земледельника
afterlife.
оказало огромное влияние
have
на
it
загробную
was a
жизнь.
logistical
Который начал
nightmare.
настоящий транспортный
Saint
кошмар
Peter's
из-за
meticulous nature
придирчивости
drove
второго время
purgatory
ожидания
wait times to
чистейшей достигла
unbearable levels.
немыслимых
Meanwhile,
сроков.
in hell,
В то же время
where
подумки
souls and
души и
pain
боль
were used as
используются в
currency,
качестве валюты для
it created a
бесчестных
new era of
предпринимателей. Началась
prosperity
новая
for
эра
wickedly
процветания.
enterprising. This economic boom
Этот
resulted in the
экономический подъем
coffers of
дает
hell to be
наполника Змада,
overflowing,
что в свою
which in
очередь привело
turn piqued the
внимание
interest
человека,
of the most notorious man that
пользующегося
sailed the
дурной
seven
славой в семи
seas.
морях.
Long had Blackbeard been
Черная
a
борода
thorn
уже
in
давно
Satan's
был
side, robbing tax
занозой в
collectors on a
задницу сатаны.
semi-regular
Он
basis.
периодически грабил
But
сборщиков
the
налогов,
promise of an
но
immeasurable
перспективы
fortune drove him to be
бессмертного
even
богатства
bolder.
сделали его еще
An
смелее.
arrangement was reached.
Была достигнута договоренность,
Blackbeard
черная
would
борода будет
provide
получать
information
информацию
on
о
strategic
стратегических
targets in
целях в
exchange
обмен
for
на
a
долю
share of the profit.
прибыли.
Johnny,
Джонни,
who was
который
interested
был
in
заинтересован в
murder, not
убийствах,
money,
а не деньгах,
happily
с радостью
agreed.
согласился.
Grant ye the ability to summon my crew whenever they're needed.
Красавчик. Обычно.
All right, matey. It's time for your lesson. Let's
Давай.
summon me favorite scurvy-riddled hellion, the imp. Why don't you start off by summoning an imp to take out those enemies? There you go, matey. Now take down the other demon. Those little inkle biters are vicious. Now let's practice your aim. Take down the demons on the islands. Few things are as rewarding as pressing someone into service, am I right? Now get going. There's a whole wide world waiting to be plundered.
Довольно-таки так нормально, интересно. Помните Шекспир. Так, что это? Сменить персонаж.
Don't mind if I do.
Ой, я могу и забаву играть. Ух ты. Нет, спасибо, да. Поиграю за 5.
I raided a Centerpol office and found information on where the president is being kept. Evidently, they've been trapped in some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. Breaking in is an impossibility.
Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 1. The Dead. Welcome to hell, O ye of questionable morality. Who you were on Earth no longer matters. When you arrive here, everyone from the mightiest crime lord to the elderly gentleman who takes pens from banks begin the same way. As wretched ghouls wandering the streets. As a shadow of a man, you are stripped of your sins and condemned to a meaningless existence. Eternal playthings for a demonic host who is all too eager to ply its trade.
Blackbeard kinda sucks at hiding.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 3.
I got word from Blackbeard that every island has a treasure chest hidden on it. What's in the chest? I don't know. I'm not a fucking pirate. What I do know is that if you want to get that thing open, you have to find 3 corresponding glyphs. Look on the bright side. Nothing's trying to kill you.
Все понятно.
One of Shakespeare's passion plays. Enjoy a September way, or maybe just settle down for a sinfully perfect hot cocoa. Here you can find it all. Yes, these delights are oppressively expensive, but is it really that different from San Francisco?
Да, Шекспир он такой.
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle.
Борода такие хорошие.
The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached, but soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition. exciting incident resolved, the time had come for rising action.
Блин, вот я дурак. Я хотел закупиться оружием сначала, наверное. Да. Я тупанул, извините, ребят. Сильно тупанул.
The battle raged on below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
Извините, я чуть-чуть отстой. Самое мало.
This battle's far over, mortal. Arise!
And now, Act 3!
Do this all day.
The conflict resolved, Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid. And happy endings were not a thing found in hell. Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedy.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
Теперь все понятно. Теперь нам известна еще и судьба Шекспира. Когда я думаю, что на самом деле попал в ад.
So Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of force.
Нормально. Спасибо. Теперь будем вязать что-то. Stop.
Lights up. The mortal stands in the training grounds, eager to try out his new force stomp power on the group of demons in front of them. Act 1, Scene 2, in which our protagonist kills Lord. Act 2, in which our protagonist is greeted by foul imps. In which our protagonist learns that Force Stomp even works on flying enemies, enabling them to remove a Dark Inciter's shield before shooting them to death with bullets. There is also a mistaken identity and love unrequited. The day is won, and the curtain closes on our noble hero.
То есть можно будет свободно спуститься вниз, что ли? Можно? Нет. Может быть, потом можно будет. Так, Владу. Помогите Владу. Сейчас, ребят, посмотрим, что у нас опять тут. Выносливость. Оружие. Так, бонус. Так. Без башни. Титан. Я вас умоляю. Зачем же карта? Так. Так, затариться надо. Его ставлю. Это потом. Конечно, намного лучше вот это. Если потом нет. Так, я потом помолчу пока. Все понятно. А вот он.
Another clue.
Everyone's chasing the Stygian dream down here. A way to make hell just a little more tolerable. And when you're surrounded with that amount of desperation, believe me, it's easy to find people who lay it all on the line.
Что я жестко так куплю. Вот он.
This treasure better be worth it.
Я совсем куплю.
Let's see what these things can do. This is bad timing. Blackbeard kind of sucks at hiding these things.
Вертеп. Почему она названа Вертеп? Кузница, вот. Кузница где-то здесь она еще должна. Да, ребят, скорее всего, это немножко будет фановое видео, так. Судя по сюжета я прошел только вот черную бороду и Шекспира. Да, здесь. Я помню это. Вот ты где.
And that's the last one. Time to open that chest. Down.
Да.
This better be good.
Нормально. Так, все, ладно, теперь идем помогать Владу.
Life is good.
Да, детка, это то, что надо. Пойдет. Да. Да, ребят, я посмотрел, поискал заранее. В общем, вот оружие, которое выделено кружочком каким-то, это, в общем, типа, знаете, 7 грехов. 7 грехов здесь даже есть. Вот, в общем, задание на оружие. Вот 7 смертоносных орудий. 7 грехов, 7 орудий. Нужно будет их найти. Вот одно я уже нашел. Второе — это автомат вот этот золотой. Его можно просто купить за 100 тысяч. Третье оружие я уже знаю, где оно. Но для этого нужно открыть вот эти вот телепорты, которые в первой части говорил, тебе большую звезду. Вот. А остальные я даже не знаю где. Наверное, просто все пройти надо, чтобы открыть. В сундуках, скорее всего, будет. Но это только догадки, я точно не знаю. Влад.
The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep.
All night long.
What, if they wanted to torture you, why'd they use the short version?
This is the short version.
Oh yeah. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. The hobo on the bus goes heh, heh, heh. Come on, have like 80 of them.
Bing, bing, bing. Wah, wah, wah. All night long. Чертям собачьим это нежность. Сюда я тебя растопчу. Где мои бесы? Валите его.
We must end this infernal music!
Come, let us return to my castle, so we may plot our next steps in proper surrounds.
Да.
Johnny led Vlad back to his castle, which since his incarceration became a haven for frat parties and squatters. But the systematic impaling of trespassers would have to wait. Vlad was a man of his word, and was eager to provide intel that could aid in hobbling Satan's armies.
Влад — человек слова.
I bestow upon you the Stygian coal fire.
Крутой мужик. Влад — крутой мужик. Аура.
I brought you to this inferno to teach you about the power I have granted you. Coal fire is an aura, which means you must activate the power and get close to an enemy before they will feel the cold embrace of the Stygian flames. Try it against these demons. One more. Well done, my friend. Now here comes a dark inciter. Use your aura, then get close. You've done it. Doesn't it feel good to watch an enemy burn?
All day long. Что ж, ребят, я думаю, для второй части будет достаточно, поэтому ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь. А с вами был Мистер Буги. Ждем третью серию. Всем удачи и всем пока.